turn down the volume here. Hopefully everything is working smoothly. I think everything's fine, and I hope that I've not messed this up. Hopefully we get a few people in here and we're able to have a little bit of a chit chat. Let me know if anything goes terribly wrong. Props to anyone ever that streams. I have no idea what I've been doing in the last few days. Well, yesterday really, after I saw a video of how live streaming can work and all the benefits from it, I wanted to try it out and just play a game with you guys. If anyone does get in here, we want to be able to work on this. I think I've got everything set up. I don't know how loud anything is, so if the mic's too loud, if you can hear anything else, I'll try my best, but I've literally got such a basic setup for everything that I just wanted to get involved with a bit of streaming, and hopefully everything works out. I've got my mic hooked up to my phone. My phone's charging wirelessly. My laptop can't charge at the same time as I've put a HDMI cable into the Mac. I've literally got everything running like 3 minutes ago. So if this does go well and it works out, maybe we can do it again sometime. Alright, let's see. We've got jumpers for goalposts here. It's a game I used to love playing when I was younger. I think in school, I don't know if it was jumpers for goalposts 1, 2 or 3. I think it ended up going up to jumpers for goalposts 5 and beyond. But when we were in ICT, you can see how old it is just with the Facebook advertising at the bottom, telling us to become a fan. I think this game was like one of the initial introductions to sort of like a career mode kind of game to me. This, and I think it's New Star Soccer, the one that we had on the phone before I got my hands on FIFA. I think I used to have some of the FIFAs, but it was more to play against whoever was in my house at the time, not really to play online. I don't think I had the internet power back then. I probably still don't have much internet power now. This is probably not working too well, but I was trying this out earlier. I tried a practice stream without the microphone and it sounded and looked awful. So if we can get anything here, that would be awesome. I think I'm just gonna press reset because I just tried it out yesterday to see sort of how the mechanics worked again, and really we want to try and do a speed run of this. I've been looking online, and every time I look at not every time, I think yesterday was the first, maybe second time, because I had this idea a few months ago, looking at the speed runs for this. I think if I just complete it, I'd have the record for the speed run. So it's gonna be quite nice to have a speed run record, even though I'm probably the worst gaming player of all time, or maybe top 3 worst, but we're gonna try it anyway, and hopefully we can just get through this before my laptop explodes, because I can already hear the fan running at 250 kilometers an hour. So I'm gonna reset and hopefully it'll come out for you guys as well. So choose my favorite team. Obviously, I don't know if you can see back there, we've got a little plaque of QPR. I've been supporting QPR for most of my life. I didn't really like football much when I was young. I'm more of a Pokemon guy. Pokemon Fire Red, Fire starters forever. So we're going to pick QPR, hopefully. We're going to name ourselves something Obviously we're streaming on the Microwave Burger channel, just a random name I came up with. So I'm definitely gonna have to call him, can I be Patrick Burger? Was that too long? Patrick Burger. Yeah. Obviously shout out to the real Patrick Burger. But welcome Mr. Patrick Burger. You are just 18 years old and a promising young player at your local football club. At recent matches you've noticed a couple of people watching you play. They look like they might be scouts from a proper football club. You decide to put in some extra hours. Blah blah blah. Let's get stinking rich. Obviously there are some medals that I've seen in when you sort of get into the game. I'm just gonna make sure that I am, yeah. Okay, there's a few things that you can get into the game, and you see sort of the medals that you have to get. So those are the things we're trying to achieve going into this. But we are going to take on our agent, Mate's Rate, obviously, trying to get a slice of the pie. And then this, I tried it yesterday and I was so bad at most of these. Hopefully, I think there's a thing for the sound. Hopefully you guys can't hear it all. I'm just going to try and get through this training as much as possible. Obviously try and get past obviously the best keeper in the world, because these keepers are always, there we go. I've just seen at the top we're already 19, so we've already aged a year somehow, and I've just started. Oh my god. That's fine. Patrick Burger, known for his headers. There we go. I want to try and get as many goals as I can, because I think if the better we are initially, yeah, obviously, I think the better team we get going forward. Of course. There we go. I think penalties, I was going to say, are the easiest. Obviously, just to say that. Why am I going the same way all the time as well? There we go. 2, not really that good, but this is awful for me and my eyesight. There we go. Obviously we want to try, and I think this is, if I remember correctly, it's all linked with England and how your sort of career progresses. I think the final medal at the end of the sort of awards section is to win the World Cup, so I think we're getting pushed into England regardless. I say, oh my god. I say the passing is hard. This one is just awful. I've got Courtois in goal, obviously, pulling out every single save that I get on target. I've got to go. Great. Sorry, it might have been too loud, that. Obviously let me know if anything's too loud or not loud enough, and I can sort of adjust it. I don't know if you guys can hear, I'm getting distracted now. I don't know if you guys can hear the actual gameplay. I hope not. Oh, I thought I was done. 300, that is really good, yeah. Overhead kick. And obviously I hadn't played this before yesterday, since I was at school, and you sort of finish the work. There we go. And the teacher says, yeah, you can play some games. And this was when these sort of games were sort of king at that time. So if anyone else played those games, let me know. I don't know if it was just, obviously it's an English-based game, so I don't know if it's just around these kind of areas in the UK and whatnot. Obviously geared towards people who like football and young people who are enjoying games at that time. So hopefully, I've got you an offer from Sheffield United, the Championship. They've offered you a 2-year contract, 20k a week. My fee would be 100k. What? But where's the And I don't know where the actual contract is from Sheffield United. So just take the Aldershot one. Yeah, go on. Aldershot. Obviously, this is what we're sort of looking towards. I couldn't tell you if I've ever actually done all of these. If you've ever done them, let me know. But some of them are quite random. So own a farmhouse and drive a BMW. Everyone's goal, obviously, when they become a professional footballer. But obviously the ones that we're looking at are sort of win the World Cup. Whereas get a transfer to your favourite team. I think that because we put QPR, it's a bit easier. They should be in the Championship at this time. They've been in the Championship for 12 years now, I think. So if there's any chance we can... Is this JFG4? Sorry, Fowers, I've just seen Jumpers for Goalposts 4. No, this is Jumpers for Goalposts 3. Thank you for getting involved. This was the first one that popped up when I saw it. I don't know if I used to play on pog.com or whichever site that was. I want to see if I can set something for the chat just to be able to hear it. Sorry I didn't see your message sooner. I am blind technically in one eye, and it is this eye that is closest to this computer, so obviously it's already gone great. So have you been playing this game? Obviously not, because this is a game that I hadn't played in probably 10 years maybe. So if you've actually got anywhere far in this game, I'd love to know. I know that we have to, obviously, something to do with the paparazzi level helps us get better transfers, because we're higher regarded in the media. So I do need to start with buying stuff. Obviously I haven't even played a game. I've got net worth of 30, so I'll socialize. Go to cinema. Had a superb time, easy. So yeah, really I was quite excited last night. Didn't really, a bit excited and nervous. Obviously I hadn't shown my face on the channel before. And I just miss every penalty. Hadn't shown my face on the channel before, so I just wanted to get a live stream going, because I'm so inactive on the channel. Pass or shoot? Gotta shoot. Oh god. There we go. Oh yeah, I'm so inactive on the channel, and I love writing the stories that we... Alright. I love writing the stories that a 2 rating on my first game against Bournemouth, League 1 I think I am, Division 2, League 2, sorry. Yeah, so I love writing the stories that I do on the channel, but honestly the editing is not my thing. I try and do a lot of it on Google Slides, just to have sort of easy visuals, and then there's the whole copyright thing online on YouTube is a bit annoying, because I find it quite hard to fall within the copyright legislation. I don't know. I'm going to turn off the volume, because hopefully you guys can't hear it now. And now you can just hear me and probably my fan on my computer going nuts, and probably my freezer. Played it an unhealthy amount in quarantine, was still bad. Honestly, it's so hard. I think the snapshots is awful. I never know how to let it come across my body and just hit it into the far right corner. If it's not going left, I can't do it. Yeah, I think Simon Miniminter had posted a lot of these. I never really watched it. I don't know if it was around quarantine time, but yeah, I was playing loads of Fortnite in quarantine, and I was still bad at that. Getting destroyed by 6-year-olds. I used to match up with my cousin, team up with my cousin, and he was destroying me, him and his friends, and then they started doing, don't know how that went in, then they started doing those 1v1s in the creative mode. But it was fun to do anything. So even doing this game, I imagine, was fun for you. If I was doing I hope I'm pronouncing it right as well. I hope it was fun for you during quarantine, because it was tough for a lot of people. What happened to your eye, if you don't mind me asking? I'm semi-blind because I'm insanely myopic in both. Oh, my eye was... I was playing football. I used to play quite a lot of football. And here in Gibraltar, where I live, I was playing sort of in the first division since I was 16. Yeah, doing my GCSEs. And then 4 years ago, I wear contact lenses while I play. So, wow. I wear contact lenses while I play, and it was sort of just a 50-50, and the ball just shot up and hit me in the eye. And I think because of the impact of the ball and me wearing... I'm so bad at talking and doing this, by the way. The impact of the ball on my eye, because of my contacts, I think it detached my retina. So now I can see out of my left eye, but it's extremely blurred. The bottom half is basically completely blind. And because of it, I had a few months out of football, and now they told me it could get a lot worse. If anything else happened, I could probably lose sight in my eye completely. So I sort of stopped playing football, and now I just sort of have a kick around with my friends when I can. How about you? Like, how does it impact your life in any way? Because mine is sort of like, I keep it it's quite controlled, and I've become used to it now. It doesn't feel like I have anything. Sort of when I put on my glasses, it looks like I've got blurred vision. I try and rub it off sometimes, but it doesn't really affect me as much. So I'd love to know if anything happens, if it affects you in any way. Do you wear contacts? Do you wear glasses? But I'm gonna try and do something, because I think if you end up with a girlfriend on this, but I don't know if the media starts disliking you if you go to the nightclub and the pub too much. I had a great time. There was a fight. Girls don't seem to be interested in men without a car. Okay, so definitely got to get a car. Can I get one actually with this money? Oh god. Fiat Panda. Go on then. Yeah. That'll be fine on the next night out. What car you got? Fiat Panda. Not a bad car. Small, cheap, reliable. I should just go near post every time with these. But yes, because of my eye, I just stopped playing football. I was going to say professionally, but it definitely wasn't professionally. Well, I might still be able to play in the league, but for one of the lesser teams, it's not too hard for most people in Gibraltar to play, especially because of the rule that we need quite a few local players playing. So I think now the rule it was 5 at one point, and now it's gone down to 4, I reckon. That's why since I left playing, I haven't really been involved too much with cars, or just random stuff. Yeah, I haven't been watching too many games. I watched it was the cup final a week ago, and sort of the bigger game that was last weekend between the top two, but apart from that I don't really keep up with it. I wear contacts when I play, but funnily enough my dad wanted me to get checked for potential for detached retina and the dot. She said my genes are no need to worry. Okay, that's good. Playing the first minute at 16 is still crazy. Yeah. Okay, that's good that you have weirdly good genes. It makes lucky one of us. So do you play for a team, or do you just play with friends when you can, or Or what do you do? Yeah, playing at 16 was good, and I think I carried on until I was about 3 years ago, 24. Not really, never really one of the better players in the league. Definitely not. I just sort of stuck with one club, and it's sort of the club I support in Gibraltar. So yeah, as a defender, I think it's a bit of a sort of, I was going to say niche, but I think everyone wants to be an attacker, and having a local defender was always useful for teams so that they can bring in sort of foreign attackers that were a bit better than the locals. Well done, Patrick Berger. That was awful. So yeah, I sort of fit in where I had to and where I could. So playing centre back, right back, left back. I actually started. I thought it was going to be an overhead kick. 4 rating. Oh, I have to score this. Oh no. Yeah, I started playing as a midfielder, and by the time I turned 12, I actually got subbed on to one of the games because both centre backs got injured, and the rest, as they say, was history. Sort of like more of a ball playing centre back. A 2 rating, by the way. That was probably my average rating when I was playing as well. I think I need a house for this, by the way. But yeah, I've loved football most of my life. I think I only started playing when I was 9 as well, and just sort of progressed as far as I could. Played for the national team through under 15 to under 21s, and then once it got to the senior team, it was a bit harder to integrate. Especially I was in uni when I was 22, 23, so stopped playing in the league. Had less eyes on me, but there's so many more better defenders and better players all around in Gibraltar than me. So I never really expected to play for the national team. I had hopes of it, obviously, and now I've sort of stopped playing because of my eye as well. It's very time consuming, so I just prefer doing stupid things like this instead. Yeah. And especially when the weather's a bit dodgy like this. I really like YouTube. I've loved YouTube forever, so getting involved where I can as a creator is awesome. Play under 18 academy here in UAE. Gonna try playing in uni as well. Also, I don't know if this chat is helping your in-game career. Oh no, honestly I can't do both, but this is sort of a trial run for a stream and playing and talking. I've never done this before, so you're definitely helping me practice, that's for sure, and definitely like letting me know that I'm awful at doing both. But I'll try to do my best. I love that you're getting involved with the chat and asking me some questions and answering my silly ones as well. Do all players in Division 1 get paid? They do. Obviously some a lot more than others, and there are clubs like, oh my god, there are clubs like probably the top 6. I think there's only 12 teams in the division right now, because a lot of the same things happen where a new owner comes into a club because we've got aspirations and sort of goals to get into Champions League, Europa League, Conference League, like Lincoln Red Imps did. I think it was 3 years ago they got into the Conference League, the first one. So obviously other club owners come in, they try and get involved as best as they can, but it's quite hard to sort of take a lower team that is probably a bit more affordable and take them up to these Champions League positions. It's definitely a place where a lot of people come and try and make a career for themselves. Obviously if you're playing in the under 18 academy, there is scope for people like you to come and get a club. There's pretty much open trials during summer, so it would be it's definitely plausible because I know a lot of people I used to play with. They had sort of an agent that got them in contact with a club, or they just came and there was some open trials. You get to know someone, you message someone else, and you get involved where you can. So yeah, I'm gonna try and work through this as best as I can. I've only scored 3 goals and I've aged 2 years somehow in this, and I think I'm god awful at this game. I'm gonna take this off, sorry, and I'm gonna goal. Great. Oh, how do I do this? This Streamlabs open again. Yeah, so I'm gonna try as best as I can to play this. And I swear they used to take deflections off the people on the right, and that would help me loads. So I would love it if they somehow did an update while I'm playing and brought that back. Sorry, I got stuck with a bit of wind there. Okay, so I've got 5.9k. I think I need to start with socializing and buying things. Cheap restaurant, pub. Let's go to the pub. Oh, Eve Nicely, medical student. Wow. Gorgeous. Yeah, beautiful. Get girl. Yeah, why not? Expensive restaurant. New medal. Get first girlfriend. Go on. So I've got 1 out of 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15. 1 out of 15, which is pretty bad. I think let's try and go for 10 goals in a season. I don't know how. I've got 4 goals this season. What week are we on? Week 7. I don't know how many weeks they'll put in this. Each team plays 10 games in a season. The top 3 are promoted, bottom 3 are relegated. Top 3 are promoted. I think best guess is to try and sort of get promoted with them. But it's honestly so hard to do this, to try and talk and and shoot this at the same time. And it would be easier if I was somehow decent at the game, but I'm just not. Oh god. Yeah, it's shocking. Honestly, I've said it. I think I said it at the start, but respect to anyone that streams, and anyone that thinks it's, should I call her dump girl? Oh, buy her something. Tattoo of your name in Sanskrit. What is that? Diamond tongue stud. A Caribbean island for 5 million. To think I'm Mr. Beast or something. This is bonkers. I need a house. Oh god, I was gonna go back. I'm gonna lock in for this game because I think the more I need to do training as well. Balls. I think the more I am awful. The more I train, I think the more the manager likes me, and the more the manager likes me, the more chances I get. I think that's sort of how it works. That's it. Look, 1 chance, an overhead kick. No, I had another chance. I'm just not good. False. Okay, so let me do a bit of training. Turn and shoot. That's it. Like, if they're like that, oh shit, I wasn't looking. Like, if I can go near post, maybe I should just go near post. Oh, he was covering near post there. Right, I should just do that every time. Manager's pleased with my efforts. So what's that get me? How's my battery doing? Streaming half an hour and I'm on 40%. Yeah, come on. Join me, yeah? Honestly, if you can do better than me, it's not much of an accomplishment. But it would be great for you to actually try as well. And let me know if you get any of these medals. And if you find out anything, you have to tell me. Because like, this stuff with the girlfriend and stuff, like, Eve had a great time there. Boom. 71%, paparazzi are loving it. Let me buy something. Go on. Property. What is that? 80,000. And you know what? This is actually the first video game. Does this count as a video game? It's sort of like a, I don't even know what to call it. But yeah, this is like first proper game I've played in years. I haven't switched on my PS4. Never even bought a PS5. Didn't even switch my PS4 on for like 3 years. Switched on like a year ago maybe to play Fortnite, but was it this year? My head's messed up. But yeah, do you play any other games? Because I'd love some recommendations of new games that are. And to be fair, if you're in the under 18s, you're quite young. sounds weird, but much younger than I am. So, a journalist asks you what you think of the latest rumours linking you with Swindon. Are you 100% committed to the club? I think I have to say yes. Yeah, shirt sales sore. That's a tongue twister. Yeah, so if you're playing any other games that you reckon are decent and you'd love me to try out, I don't know how much I'd be able to do, no promises, but I love to try, and I love hearing what other people have to say about games they're trying and playing. Wow, like I'm just pony at this game. There we go. That's 2 goals in the game, no? Yeah. 8 rating. You've got to give me at least a. Oh god. Let me know which one you think is the hardest to drill, because I think it's all of them for me. I'm seriously struggling, and now as soon as my laptop battery goes down, I'm gonna have to do it on the trackpad, because I can't somehow. I've got a mess of a setup here. Mostly FIFA and Rocket League. Yeah, I honestly, that's sort of what I used to play a lot. I was never into Call of Duty at a young age. I think my mum never let me used to play it. She never let me buy the game, so I was always involved in like the football games, Ratchet and Clank. But what do you think about how FIFA is? Like, I mostly played Ultimate Team and Pro Clubs, but I saw a picture the other day of the new cards that are out on FIFA, and I was mind boggled. Like, so much going on, like so many new colours, new things. I haven't played FIFA. Is this the second year of it being called, what's it called? Ultimate Team? Because it's not FIFA anymore. I haven't played since since the rebrand and since EA Ultimate Team. Oh, I sound really old now. Yeah, it's awful. I'm just awful at everything. Yeah, the new FIFA cards are bonkers. And I saw that you can, because I still get a few. I don't watch FIFA YouTubers anymore, but I still get a few like AJ3 videos that pop up, and Danny Aaron's one popped up, and you could like pick any random player and just take them as far as you can, which is quite cool. But as well, everyone must have like God squads really early on now. I just hate how you have to repeat the cycle every September and start a new game as well. Buy a new game. It should just be sort of like DLCs, and you just have one main game and just update it every September with the new squads. He thought the hardest was passing until he did the snapshots. Oh, the snapshots are awful. I'm actually going to do a practice now. I was about to say I've turned into a god, but I'm actually. There we go. Hey, how has this happened? I'm going to go here. Should have moved last one. I've missed all 5. I'm still playing FIFA 18 career mode, so no clue what's going on with EA. Oh, EA Sports FC, that's it. Thank God you're here. just to correct me. FIFA 18 career mode. Jesus. FIFA 18 career mode. Oh, I remember playing it. I used to love career mode. Like, whenever I was, mainly when I was a lot younger, like I said before, like I didn't really have internet access, like especially for the PlayStation. Maybe I didn't even know how to set it up. But yeah, I used to destroy career mode every time, and then I used to sort of try and make my player. Your team's position in league 11th, scored 6 goals. Message from my agent. Ooh, Barnett. So the higher the team rating, the better the team, and the more chance of success. I think I'll reject it. I'll stay with Aldershot. Yeah, which FIFA is FIFA 18? Is it the one with Ronaldo on the cover? Because I think at this point, or is it like FIFA 18? I was at uni, which is awful to hear. And you're still playing it, yeah. FIFA 18. I was still at uni. Oh God. Can't remember which one. Who's on the front cover of FIFA 18? I'm gonna have to look it up. FIFA 18. Was it Royce? Was that FIFA 15? I'm all over the shop. Yeah, Ronaldo. Okay. Career mode. Let's see. Who? Oh, what was it? So FIFA. That's what I used to look at all the time. Obviously, Messi, Ronaldo's top. Let's try and... Oh, man, these players. Whoa. Insigne. So this is when Napoli was still pretty dominant in Serie A as well. Oh, the World Cup Ultimate Team as well. World Cup Russia. No, Russia, yeah. I can't believe how quick time goes on. Honestly, it's mad that the World Cup is already next year in Mexico, America, and Canada. Like, it felt like Messi won it a year ago, and I'm just like, my life is like flying past, and it's honestly crazy. Like to hear all this stuff, man. It's how long ago like the 2018 World Cup was. Jesus. That was the England's first proper run with Southgate. Yeah. Well, that was definitely an age ago. So how come you still play FIFA 18 career mode? Is there a reason to it, if you don't mind me asking? I'm gonna go to an expensive restaurant. Eve didn't want to come with me. Fine. That's fine, Eve. Don't worry about it. 10 years ago since the Euros. 2016 Euros with Ronaldo winning. Jeez. Oh yeah, with the Portugal one. Honestly, I remember that so well because I was in an airport when the final was going on, and sorry. I don't know if I mention it in most of my videos. I am a Messi fan, so I really wanted Ronaldo to lose. I didn't want Messi to he was losing all those Copa Americas at the time, so I really didn't want Ronaldo to win the first like international competition before Messi. So I was just begging he lost, and he came off injured. Eder had that amazing goal that he scored, and it was nuts because I could still have an argument to say that Messi was better than Ronaldo because he didn't play in the game. I felt like I had 9 shots there with those headers. You just love the gameplay of 18. You got 22 as well, but could just never stop playing. And fair enough. Honestly, like when you find a game that's perfect, I don't know if if they've shut down the servers for 18, or is that too recent still? I don't know if you can still access your Ultimate Team. I'd love to have a look at mine, because I used to destroy Ultimate Team every year, and when I look back on it, the hours I've sunk into those games for really nothing boggles my mind. I think as I've grown older, it's a bit easier to say that I've wasted time. Like if I would have put those hours into learning another language, like I'm obviously coming from Gibraltar, I know Spanish as well. But if I could have put it into learning another language or learning coding, or learning how to edit and upload videos, that would be helpful as well. So let's see. I wonder how my battery's doing. I just hate that I can't charge my laptop at the same time that I've got this on, because I'm still gonna have to. Yeah, I'm gonna have to switch over to a trackpad now soon. But same setup, I hope. The thing is, I'm really worried that if I touch anything, it's all gonna go wrong. Is the stream alright? I know it's not perfect. It's not a big stream or anything, but as long as you can hear me and see everything, I hope I've done the setup right, because I was trying to do it yesterday and I was going mad. Yeah, they shut down the servers a few months back. Yeah, I think FIFA 16 to 20 was my big. I think those were the years that what's it called, Weekend League was bouncing and just came in. Maybe a bit more. Oh, a bit before. I don't know, man. But yeah, I used to smash 40 games a weekend. I can't believe that it's only 15 or 20 now. It's crazy to think. Oh my god, that was awful. Zerka's. Oh my god. Yeah, it's crazy to think that it's 15 or 20 games, and I used to play 40 games of FIFA and proper toxic FIFA in one night. Sometimes, because I used to have stuff going on the weekend, and I used to go and play 40 games of Ultimate Team where everyone was dabbing and shushing and doing those just the same mechanics over and over again. I don't know how I've come out alive, honestly. It's a miracle that I'm sort of semi-functional. You're being watched by League 2 Scouts Morecambe today. Okay. Yeah, stream looks fine. Can you charge and play at the same time if you just turn off your cam or something? Because playing with a trackpad sounds like a hassle. Yeah, because the camera's just built into my laptop. Can I charge and play it? I'll have to have a go. The thing is, I've got one of these adapters on my, everything I've got here I already owned. So this was the mic I was using. I don't know if you've noticed yet. This is the mic I was using for the videos when I was making them. And honestly, I'm not the biggest tech guy, so I never owned much. So I've just got an adapter. I've got a HDMI to USB-C connected to the thing. I'll try it with a trackpad, but there's something wrong with this adapter because it's got two lightning ports, but only one of them works. So I'll have to take it off and I'll just use the trackpad. So I'll try it now, actually, with a trackpad. I don't think I can get much worse with this anyway. But just so I can sort of continue the stream on, I wouldn't want to leave it halfway through. I'm definitely not going to finish this game today, but it was just sort of a trial run just to see. Okay, we lost 3-0. I didn't even get a kick. I have to do something. Face manager's fury after crushing. Yeah, he didn't even give me a chance. I still got 6 out of 10. It's better than when I play sometimes. Giving you a history of good luck on the horses, your dodgy mate Gary. Oh, I remember this. I think I have to say no. Yeah, okay. Good idea. Even though I think you can still bet on horses and be a professional. Can you? I think you should be able to. Okay, so I've got 8 years left. Yeah, look, like I'm gonna try a game with a trackpad anyway. It's not even that bad of a hassle. I think I never really had a mouse, probably before like 3 years ago when my friend gave me one of these. Oh yeah, it's not gonna be great. But maybe for the passing I can be a bit more accurate. Yeah. No, no, I won't. And thanks for letting me know about the stream. Oh, I was looking at my battery. 4 rating. Go on, let's get a goal, just so I can. Okay. Wow. See, look, I didn't touch the ball the other game and I got 6. I touched it 3 times here and I got 3. Right, I'm on 11%, so I'm just gonna change this to that. Whoa, look at the chat. That is huge. Just gonna lower it a little bit. Let me try and do this. Oh, please, nothing go wrong. Is it working? Oh, God. Come on. There. There. Screen's gone black. Okay. I'm charging. I'm doing this as it goes. I really appreciate you guys being here for this mess as well. And I just wish there was a way I could plug in my mouse. So yeah, it's hard being a pro streamer. I'm gonna try and play with the trackpad now anyway. How's your career going now on the jumpers for goalposts? Are you playing 3 as well, or were you able to find? No. I can just blame it on the lag from the trackpad. There we go. Never mind, no lag. Because you said you were going to try and speedrun it. I know I'm not speedrunning. Kind of off topic, but any advice about playing football at a high level, getting there? What do you think would have helped your 16-year-old self? Good question. Oh, I'm probably the worst person. Well, probably not the worst person, but not a great person to ask because I've sort of stopped playing football now. I think you need to find maybe not directly football advice, but maybe more career and personal advice. I think you have to find the true joy in playing football and not just chasing sort of like fame, because as long as you're enjoying it, you can keep playing and you'll naturally progress anyway. Sorry, I'm just gonna speaking about progressing. New agent. Yeah, you have to find the joy in playing. So as long as you're enjoying it, you're able to keep going to training every day, because I have a few friends that are professionals in terms of it's their only income, and they do find it quite tedious training every day and working towards a goal that eventually you get to a point where no matter how much you're training or how much you're sort of putting time into it and working in the gym and stuff, there's sort of a cap at where you can sort of get to. So whether that cap is through sort of who you are as a person or through what your skill level is, there's always going to be a cap. So you have to understand that you can't always achieve professional status in terms of what we sort of watch more often on the television and like online. There are professional levels sort of much lower than what we do see on TV that do generate a really good income, but a lot of people aren't satisfied when they get there, and they end up like not having issues at home, but they're sort of, they get homesick. I know it happens to a lot of people that are um, Eve want to say, sorry, Eve want to stay at home again. I know I probably maybe should have picked a restaurant or a cinema or something, but I don't understand how this works. It's probably harder to get a girlfriend on this than in real life. Sorry, but yeah, I think you have to sort of work on your weaknesses more than anything, because if you can have something that other players don't, I think you're more attractive to more clubs. Managers will see something that they like in you, seeing whether you're sort of versatile, playing in different positions. If I had to say something to my 16-year-old self, if you're not taking it seriously, you're definitely not going to get anywhere, because I wasn't really taking it too seriously in terms of, I enjoyed the, oh my god, I'm very family and friends orientated, whichever one it is. So I didn't like missing sort of like birthdays and family events and things that my friends were doing. So it came at a cost to what I was doing as a football player. But then again, well, you are dumped. Eve, that was not said very nicely. But yeah, it's sort of dedicating a lot of time and being okay with sacrificing these little moments. A lot of the players that are sort of still successful, that are around me and were around my age, are players that are happy to sacrifice these things, and are seriously dedicated to I was nowhere near that. Seriously dedicated to football. So yeah, a lot of sacrifice, I think, is the main one, which I personally didn't have. So I know you said you were going to continue playing in university. Whereabouts are you going to uni? Or Livestream? Let's go. Let's go. We got 2 people in here. That is double what I thought. That goes for you. Tony-san. Yeah, that one's for you. Ready? And it's going to be... Oh, I thought we won the game. We lost 2-1. Oh, God. Yeah, where are you going to uni? Are you gonna take it seriously in uni? Because I did play at university as well. So after... I had to dedicate some time to my A-levels, because I was probably the worst at studying of all time. But yeah, I had to dedicate a lot of time to my studying, so I sort of stopped playing football when I was about 17, 18, but then went to uni and carried on playing there. So playing in a different country also helped my sort of perspective of the game and things I could learn from other people coming from another country. I haven't finished the first season yet, because I've also just realised the chatting playing is nearly... Yeah, it's so hard. No problem for the advice. I don't know how much you can take from it, but it's important to understand that you can you're happy to sacrifice missing these things. I think that's sort of the main one. And if you're happy with sacrificing it and you're not too concerned with maybe feeling bad about missing it, it's fine. A lot of people in working sort of like shift jobs do have to understand that they're sacrificing missing out on these moments as well. So it's not like football is the only job and career where you have to miss out on most of these things. Good goal. I'm also trying to get in a team here in Spain, but the level is insane. Yeah, whereabouts in Spain? It's there is very good level in Spain. Even sort of the lower divisions are very high level, and it is difficult because I think sort of the general level of Spanish quality of football. Obviously, we've seen Spain win the Euros, the women's team winning everything, and Barcelona and Madrid dominating in the women's and the men's again. Apart from last night, Tuesday night, where Declan Rice just destroyed Madrid. But besides that, Madrid have been dominating, and it sort of trickles down to the rest of Spain. So yeah, I think the general level in Spain is very good. The technical level is insane. So it can be quite hard to find a club in Spain. Yeah. What are you doing in terms of trying to find a club? Are you speaking with sort of someone that's involved with these teams? Are you looking for a general league, or just in general trying to find any club that sort of suits you, maybe your area? Okay, I'm insane at this. Turn and shoot. I spoke too soon. Too hard. I just need it. That's what she said. No! Oh. Did I score the first two and miss all three? Go on. Cinema. Why not? What do I need? 10 goals in a season, and this season, goals scored. How do I see that? I think it's in the match. I have 1 goal this season. I am pony. Oh god. In summer I'm going to do the tryouts of Las Palmas. Let's see what happens. Under 18 as well, yeah. Oh, I don't miss. There was a local Gibraltarian guy that went over to play in Las Palmas. I never really spoke to him about it, but I think because Gibraltar is so small, we just sort of hear stories from each other. I think he enjoyed it, but he wasn't there for too long. It is quite out the way. And I've never obviously played in or seen many people in that area. But yeah, I think most academies and places that do tryouts and trials, if they're hosting the trial, they're obviously willing to sign on people. So as long as you're willing to go through that trial process and understand that rejection is very possible. Why can't I close this? Oh god, I thought it was broken. It's probably, what was I even saying? Like what Fowers said, it's so hard to do this thing, play and talk. But I really appreciate you guys getting involved with the chat. I was dreading talking to no one, even though it feels like I do that because I was a teacher for 4 years. It felt like I was talking to no one most of the time. But we're going to continue uni here in the UAE, hopefully trying to play for a semi-pro team at the same time. Yeah, I think it's essential while you're still playing university football to just sort of play football that is aside from the university team, because you're going to get more training, you're going to get more feedback from more coaches, and you're going to be able to improve much faster. And obviously, you guys being in the under 18s, if you can get into men's football earlier, I think that's one of the best things you can do. Wow, there we go. Why does the keeper save the ones that are going top corner, and then he doesn't save that one? It's just gone under his nose. There we go again. Boom. Deflection would have worked there. Do you not think that this guy on the right in red looks exactly like Rooney? Or is it just because he's wearing a red top? And I hate the passes by. I think they're easier than Shooting. I'm wrong. I can't believe I've been speaking. Again, streaming and doing this. I can't believe I've been speaking for an hour. Time has flown, but I have no idea. Oh my god. I have no idea how people do sort of those subathons and 24-hour streams, and when they do a stream for a month. That is crazy. And I'm really stuck on what to do. So if anyone knows how to sort of progress here, and I know you can just say get better at the game, but I don't know how. There must be like a sort of area where you click when you're doing sort of these snapshots that just always goes in, like here, boom, yeah, towed it. Oh god, go on, this one. He's literally given me an opening there and I've not taken it. I've missed all. Okay, I missed 4. What positions do you guys play anyway? I think, like I said before, everyone is more likely to be like a sort of forward, winger, midfielder, because that's where everyone wants to play. And then you come to the realization that you're just a centre-back like me. You're just a centre-back. Doesn't matter how good you are on the ball, you're just a centre-back. Obviously it helps to sort of... sorry, I'm just going to pass this. Boom. He's missed. It helps to sort of play to your strengths as well. So if you are quite tall, you can play in defence. If you're quite strong and short, maybe you're more accustomed to playing in midfield. But as long as you're sort of playing to your strengths, I think you're able to get the most out of football as possible. It's quite hard. I've only got 5,000. Oh god. I think I'm week 10, so the season's finishing soon. I just need to try and hope that my agent gets me a decent... I thought you saved it. Just need to hope that my agent gets a decent gig for me here. But yeah, if you're sort of more agile, then you're obviously a bit more likely to play as a winger than I ever was. Obviously, I think Fowers was saying he wanted a bit of advice. So obviously you have to be as fit as possible. You've been injured, but the physio thinks you'll be fixed up for the next match. If you try a surgeon in South France, it'll cost 8,000. I don't have 8,000. I'm out for the next 2 matches. Brilliant. Yeah, you have to be super fit to be a footballer. You have to be non-stop, able to run up and down. Especially in today's game, it's almost impossible to not be fit and play. So you really have to work up on your fitness and your repeat sprintability, playing the whole game, just sprinting up and down. Especially if you played full-back all your life, you must be quite fit. And now playing in midfield, what kind of midfielder are you? Like, who would you compare yourself to? Like, who do you watch? Who do you keep an eye on when you're watching a football game? Like for me, so because I was tall and lanky, not too tall, but tallish and lanky, I was always watching Piqué closely and seeing what he does in a match. I always used to watch John Stones, was like one of my favourite players when he was playing in Barnsley. And then he went to Everton, and then I was really happy that City signed him. Obviously they didn't play him all the time, but I think he suited the Pep style so much that... Oh, it's true, I'm out for the next 2 games. Season's over. Message from my agent. Rotherham. I think I have to take that. Oh, 1k. Oh, that's about the same. What? I didn't see what that said. Yeah, so I used to keep an eye on Piqué, I used to watch all the Barca games. John Stones, when he was playing in the Championship, I could sort of had that. I looked at him and said, I want to play like that guy. Then he went to Everton. It was a bit easier to watch most of his games. But I've got 20k. Championship clubs. I think I'll wait until the end of the season. I mostly love Verratti, Pedri, Iniesta kind of players, yeah. So technically gifted players. I think now, especially Pedri, has really developed his game into a kind of defensive player. He's so good at recovering the ball. He's insane the way he works. He's so crucial to how Barcelona play. It's mental. And obviously I hear people having shouts of him winning the Ballon d'Or. And Pedri's even come out saying like how he wants to. Okay, I'm 2 for 2. Flowers, let me lock in. 3. No. Go on, let me get 4. Oh my god, that was even worse. Yeah, he's so crucial to. I think if it's perfect time to be watching Pedri. Like, he's calm, he's collected on the ball. He's a proper professional. The way he works on and off the pitch is brilliant. So you've definitely got a current idol to look at and someone that you should be replicating what he does. It's really special what he's doing this season. I think I started and never finished what I was saying about Ballon d'Or shouts. But he's definitely up there, but that kind of position you really don't get much plaudits. Like, he played very well yesterday, but no one's talking about that because they're talking about Rafinha, Lewandowski, Lamine. And I think you have to be happy with that as well. If you're that kind of player, you have to sort of understand that no one's really going to notice you until you do something wrong. So it's just important that you're aware of what. Who do I play for? Rotherham. Brilliant. Forgot. It's good that you know what your value is to a team as well, and you have to understand that you're dispensable. You're just another player for a team. No one really owes you anything when you're playing football. That's another piece of advice. I'll just keep dropping them in for you as we go through the stream. But yeah, what do you think? It's really hard to get into professional football, but what do you think is your advice number 6? Maybe, I don't know what I've been saying, but if an opportunity comes to you, I think you should just go for it. Obviously take into consideration location, wage, and you have to look after yourself, but always take some opportunities, because you're able to learn. You're able to learn personally and professionally on the pitch. But yeah, take any opportunities that come your way and enjoy it, like I said. Anyway, what are your, do you think, your best attributes? I think mine were always, reading reckons it's time you wrote your autobiography. Should you get a ghostwriter? No. You get a 10,000... What? Your book sinks like a stone. Even the car chase scene can't save the dull drudgery of the writing. However, you get a 10,000 booby prize for the worst sports book ever. I'll take that. So I could be going for Championship, the best. I don't know what to do. And I don't know what to do. I'll just go to the pub. Nicky Stone. My book just sank like a stone. Hey, gorgeous, want to go out with me sometime? Do I want to go through it? Paparazzi. Having to arrange and do stuff. Yeah, okay, girl. Yeah, so what are your sort of key attributes? Mine was always sort of like passing out the back, control. I was really good in the air, I think, as well, even though probably some other managers might disagree with me. Yeah, I think I was working on my strengths a lot and maybe focusing too much on sugar. There we go. Let's get 5. Sorry. There we go. Sorry, 5, 4. Yeah, I think maybe I focused too much on my strengths and not enough on my weaknesses, like I mentioned before. So yeah, I think what I was missing as well is that I'm not mean. So I sort of struggled to be mean on the pitch, which was sometimes a necessity, especially when you're especially when you're playing men's football. You have to be mean. You have to be tough. I'm a bit of a loser. Oh, do I accept or not? The agent never existed. So he's being in the paper saying you're unhappy and the manager grudgingly accepts things. You have to sell you fans unhappy with the loyalty. That's fine. Let me just get before that happens. The agent is not interested in lower league players. Go on. Oh, he's not interested either. NB, the better the agent, the higher leagues he works in, the better club he has access to, the more wages and signing on fees he can get you. Right. Dribbling, agility and defending, also I think I'm a bit about to get relegated from League 2. If we could get relegated from League 2, I think we'd both be relegated. Because this is awful. I think now that I've joined Rotherham, it's a bit better, but I swear I used to be able to sign for like United and stuff on this. Why have I just become so bad? Okay, this is for my first goal this season. I've hit it down the middle. I want a goal, even though I know I'm not going to get it. No! I need like tutorial on this. Is there a tutorial on how to get better at this? You've gone and crashed your car. God. PTSD. The vehicles are right off. You're out for 2 matches with whiplash. Your manager's furious, but at least the media are all over you. Yeah, brilliant. Love that. Personal life. Socialize. Let's go to the cinema. Nikki didn't want to go out. I don't understand these girls. So the story of my life. Just go in. Maybe if I missed the whole goal. Here we go. But like, why don't they save those? You idiot. Manager's not impressed. Let me do that again. Sorry. I thought I smashed it. Switch sides. Should have stayed. Do you think he knows like which side I'm going? Come on. There we go. 3. That was awful. Oh God. Which areas do you think you could improve on in your game? Obviously not New Star Soccer, not Jumpers for Goalposts. Your game, like in particular. You said dribbling, agility, defending. So obviously not much of a goal-scoring midfielder, like sort of the kind of players that you mentioned. No. Am I out for 2 weeks, or am I playing this game? So, are you more sort of like a destroyer of a midfielder? You're not sort of like, maybe you should do some more progressive passing. Maybe, I swear we were at the top. Aldershot, Bristol Rovers, Bury. Let me try and go up. So maybe you should try and bring some more goal scoring into your game. Literally anything that you're able to do from the stands. Don't forget you're gonna be able. Oh, bugger off. Anything you can do to sort of stand out, and obviously goals stands out to managers, agents, clubs more than anything. I'm obviously not trying to tell you to sort of change up your game, but working on areas that you can improve on. Once again, that's 2 for 2. I think you'd be able to progress further as a player. I think I was never a goal scorer. Still think I haven't scored on this game. Oh, maybe that's why. It's not a defender's game. Might be a bit better. Probably not. Should probably try and improve my finishing as well as just actually performing to how good I know I am. Staying consistent. Yeah, really important to stay consistent in your training as well. So as long as you are staying consistent in your training, you're working as hard as you can every day, because it's not just a 1 day a week thing. It eventually becomes your career. So going into work as a football player, you just have to work your socks off every time. And then it's working outside of your actual organized practice. So going to the gym, going for a run, doing your own fitness sessions. And I think it's more common in like American sports where they study film, but I think it's an important aspect to bring into to football as well. I know there's a big emphasis on what's it called, analysis now, and I did a course in university on analysis, so I'm quite familiar with sort of the benefits of it. But as long as you are sort of analyzing your performance as much, like physically, as much as you were thinking about it. Obviously you're thinking about it, you give yourself a couple of days after a performance, but then watch back if you can your performance to see where you can improve. Am I playing this game or what? We're winning, that's fine. I'm still at the bottom. The friendly bloke at the bar who you were mouthing off about the manager to turn. Oh god. So I studied sport and exercise science at university, and I was able to get a first in my studies. I initially wanted to do more sports psychology and sort of focus along that avenue, but it was a bit too narrow, so I sort of focused on more of the exercise and sciences more than anything, and it was quite sorry. I did a lot of sort of physical, mental, and sort of social aspects of sport and how elite athletes can improve. So it was quite interesting for me because I never knew what I wanted to do growing up, and I kind of still don't know what I want to do. Obviously careers can change and it's always going to be a constant, but as early as I knew I wanted to do something within sports, so doing sport and exercise science, I was able to sort of progress and do a lot of analysis, a lot of PT work, working with sort of young elite athletes, and my dissertation I think was on the effects of sleep and sport performance. So I learned quite a lot through my independent studies as well as the work I did at university. Is there anything you want to study in particular at university, or are you a bit open to everything like I was? I just knew I love sports. I still do any kind of sports. I play a lot of golf now, and paddle tennis. I love watching like any sport that's going on, anything that's on the TV. I think I get it from my dad, who just watched and still watches anything that's on TV. He's just sat down to watch. So are you sort of a sports lover? Are you just do you have anything sort of more career based in mind? Like, do you want to be a doctor, a lawyer? Do you want to be able to do something a bit more general, which is sort of like looking at business studies, marketing, or something like that? Yeah, I taught for 4 years. I'm 27 now. I've taught for 4 years uh, as a teacher, obviously. Yeah, as a teacher in school, and I stopped teaching in December, and I had the last 2 months after traveling to. I feel like I'm not playing this game anymore. Rotherham do the business. Let's go. And I had the last 2 months to sort of find a job, and I actually got a new job, and starting on Wednesday. So I wanted to try and do this streaming thing before going into that job, because I'll have a lot less time to do it. But yeah, it's I love chatting to people about like what sort of stage they are in their lives. So obviously you going to university soon, or in the next year or so. I'd love to find out what you are doing. And I'm planning on studying. Sorry, I didn't even read that. Great streamer. CS, or is that computer science at uni? That's a job that is essential nowadays with sort of what the world is coming to. There's a lot of everything's online, everything's based on computers. Look at me, what I'm doing now, this amazing job at streaming. Always going to be needed, so that's a good career to sort of go down. Wow. And I didn't buy the bloody, what's it called? Agent. That's the word. Whoa. And this chair is not very good. Oh. So I'm going to get awful offers. Oh my god. Shock horror. Yeah. Bloody. Cheers, yeah. Thanks for. It was a long process. It's quite. I want to say it's quite hard when looking for a new job, when you don't have a job but you still have expenses to pay for, like I have to pay rent and eat to survive. So it's quite tough when you're sort of trying to. I'm rejecting these offers. Try and get my manager back on course. Yeah, it's quite stressful when you're looking for a job without a job. I don't recommend it. Maybe get a job before you leave yours. But I learnt a lot from all the interviews I did. I got rejected a lot, and I mean a lot. It was probably about 20 rejections and 3 acceptances. That's the word. Yeah, so you have to. I had to become used to rejections, and obviously I was qualified in one field, but not qualified in the fields I was applying for. But I sort of had a lot of professional experiences in different ways. Obviously, teaching very rewarding, but didn't have sort of the experience that was sort of necessary. Oh, am I not just? You come back to. Whoa. Just lost 20k. There's no insurance thing. I've just been nicked 20k. Wow. But yeah, as a teacher I learnt a whole lot about myself and about what kind of person I can be professionally. So you're not playing today, as I'm fed up with your attitude and performance. Got to get into the training ground. See, like, this is stuff you might have to do if you're a professional. I think being a professional is easier than playing this game. Honestly, it's so difficult. Yeah, I get it. Skip, skip, skip. How would I even go about speedrunning this game? I think maybe doing all the training. I think it's all about the... Let me see if I can get a better... Oh, I've only got 20k now. I want to do training. Oh god, which one can I do? Trackpad. Boom! Yeah, learned a lot as a teacher, and sort of learned a bit more about what I want to be doing and which sort of working environment I want to be in. So yeah, it just goes to show that life isn't linear. So you could be doing one thing one day or 1 year and then completely change it the next year. And you have capabilities to be able to change that. So if you ever get stuck in life and you're worried, oh, why can't I not do this? And you're ever worried about doing something, I'm awful. You can change the way your life is sort of progressing. Done enough training, yeah, benched, yeah, blah blah blah. Yeah, so as long as you're sort of dedicated and you're keen to work towards something, you can achieve it in your career. Obviously each career is different. Being a professional footballer is much different to being a teacher, but it comes with the sort of same traits of dedication, being able to work when people aren't watching. My team just won 5-4, by the way. 3rd in the league. Your agent wants you to be the new Snakebite beer. I love a snake bite, but no. Okay. Wonder what would have happened if I accepted. Let's try headers again. There we go. Let's get on 5. Right. I was about to say I'm gonna seriously focus on this game, and I've missed 2 headers in a row. Mouse breaker. I've just seen the ad at the back. They've fizzed every single one in. Manager thought I did okay today. Go on, give me a chance. Give me a chance, gaffer. Okay, maybe if I just focus. I don't know if it's better on the half volley or not. Ah, you... Oh, I'm losing patience. I haven't had a drink in an hour and a half. What team do I support, by the way? Well, you really can't see it. Let's see if I can change this. Loftus Road, Queen's Park Rangers, best team in West London. We're not by any means, but yeah, QPR, that's my team. Who do you support? Are we going to become enemies straight away after becoming so close in the last hour and a half? I quite like supporting QPR. We won last night 3-1 against Oxford away from home, a 91st minute goal, just securing the 3-1 after a lot of pressure from the home side. It's... Can I do another training, by the way? No. On the bench again. You're being... Oh, I am playing. Okay. I'm going to focus on this, but yeah. A lot of people in Gibraltar support sort of Liverpool, Manchester United, Madrid, Barcelona, and when they're having a bad season they complain to me, and I just have to sort of clear their mind and say, your bad season would be one of our best seasons ever. Not our best season ever, but one of our best seasons ever. especially United fans who in the last few years have been seriously struggling for United, but for most other teams in the UK, most other teams in the UK, they're laughing. They're 13th, 14th in the league. That is top 14 in all of England. So penalty to MK Dons, but it's saved. Oh yeah, I just realised you chose them as your favourite. Yeah, I support Leicester. So yeah. How have you gone about supporting Leicester? Shut up, manager. Obviously, like they've been so bad this year. Like, what is it? Is it 9 games now? 8 games without scoring a goal. I think that would just kill me. Oh, I've gone down the middle. Because like your team can suck as much as you want, but as long as they're scoring, you sort of have a little bit of hope that they might be able to grab a few points here and there. But if they're not scoring, that is just demoralising for fans. I don't know how. I actually don't know any Leicester fans. Do I? No. So I'd love to hear that, like the perspective of sort of a Leicester fan on this year. Obviously, nothing positive is going to come out. I think there was a bit of hope when Van Nistelrooy got appointed, but you're just missing all of them. But yeah, like you still got like legend of football, obviously Vardy, but he's nearly 40 years old and he's still the main striker and the one getting most of the goals for Leicester. So I don't know how I'd feel about that if QPR still had Bobby Zamora up front. I know he's a bit older, but I'd be heartbroken. Not heartbroken, but just so disappointed. Like, can we not sign anyone? There's no one better, no one wants to play for us more than Jamie Vardy. Is that... I don't know. There's just so much like going around Leicester now. Like, I looked at their team that they played. Was it Newcastle on Monday? My nose is a bit blocked. Yeah, they played Newcastle on Monday, and I looked at the team. I'm like, that isn't even a Premier League team. Like, that team is a Championship team already. Obviously, there was no not much recruitment, I don't think, from Leicester. The thing is, I didn't really follow them. I think we just, as soon as they got promoted, we just all knew that they were going back down. So there was no hope from the start. It's not even the hope for a win. It's just the 3 seconds of excitement after a goal that we don't even get, which is depressing. Yeah, exactly. Depressing to not even get that chance of a goal. And yeah, the shot that just hit both posts, and Pope was just lying down and just rolled into his hands, I think sort of summed up what Leicester... Oh, was that training? Sort of sums up what Leicester are doing right now. They've got no sort of attacking prospect, but they've also missing out on a bit of luck as well. I'm gonna perform here. There we go, there's one. Southampton are watching. 1 goal this season, 11 goals total. Bloody hell. 2. Let's get a hat-trick. That was great football. Oh my god. No! Still got a 9 and we won. Oh. I could have done it. Yeah. Where do you think Leicester go from here? Like, is it next year get rid of Rude, start all over again with a new manager? Would he even want to be a Championship manager? I think he has to have a chance, because he got into that United spot quite fortunately, did well and was able to get sort of a Premier League job. So it'd be interesting to see if he sort of stays around with Leicester in the Championship and sort of makes a name for himself in the Championship with a team that will have a parachute payment and be able to be one of the leading favourites already for the championship promotion next year. So yeah, what do you think? Are they going to sign anyone? Have you been linked to anyone? It's just maybe. Oh God! Oh, I wasn't paying attention. I think investing in the youth academy is sort of the best bet for most teams. I can't believe how bad I've been. 3 goals this. I've only scored 13 goals in an hour and a half. I'm not blaming you, but I am talking to you. So that's half the job. There we go. I'm actually playing all right now. Trackpad for the win. Okay, spoke too soon. But yeah, is it sort of like a rebuild time? Are they going to sell and get rid of sort of the older players? Connor Cody is still playing for Leicester. Like, that's not what you want as part of a Premier League side. And is there any player that you watch playing for Leicester and you like, and you think you are awful? You are not a good football player. Because I sort of I like, how do you say his name? Wout Faes? Faes? Go on, give me a snapshot, I'll take it. Yes! Yes! On fire. But then Faes does some things that are just so questionable. Held it a bit too long there. That he's just doesn't look like a Premier League player. Oh God, they know how to stop me. I'm still on a 7. Bang it! No! Come on. That's in. Yeah. If they just give me the turn and shoots, turn and shoot off the post, I'll have a way better chance at this. Wow, brilliant. Probably need a new manager, and honestly, Fatal being injured. Oh yeah, it's hard when you're one of the newly promoted teams to the Prem and one of your main players gets injured. You can't sort of re-sign and a lot of your game plan changes, and whatever manager wanted to do with that player is just gone. And if you remember, but he had a crazy double own goal. Oh yeah, Fires was when he scored. Thing is, when else can you think of someone that scored 2 own goals in a game? Because that for me is all. It's not unforgivable. It's almost unforgivable for a player. Like, oh no, like me missing this penalty. No. Yeah, like every time you look at him now, you're just like nervous. He's a B-Tech Pujol. Oh. I've just realised I've lost my car as well. Lower league. But I'm here. Just sign me. And to be fair, like as a Leicester fan, are you even hopeful that anyone is gonna fizzed it? Boom. Are you even hopeful that anyone is gonna want to manage your team? No offense, but it's quite hard to sort of attract a manager of a decent caliber to 2 headers. Come on. To attract a decent manager to your club after being relegated. Obviously you've got a lot of money to offer, but you don't want to spend too much on a manager. Do you think Real Madrid will make a comeback? Oh, I really don't like Madrid. but you never know. Like they were awful, and Arsenal were excellent the other day. So I might get promoted here. League 2. Second right now. I really don't think they can come back from 3-0 down, even though they're playing at the Bernabeu. It's really hard to come back from 3-0 down. I think I heard that they've never done this sort of comeback before, where they were losing 3-0 from the first leg and then came back in the second leg. But honestly, there's something with Madrid in the Champions League. Like, I think I mentioned it in one of my videos. Like, you can't write them off. You just can't. I miss again. So yeah, the Rice goals were just bonkers. Like, how he'd never scored a free kick before that and just done 2 insane, like, Puskás worthy free kicks in the same game. It's ridiculous. Jerry Monga, yeah, he came on the other day, and is he 15? Yeah, second youngest player ever to play in the Premier League. It's something to build around. Obviously, like, you see the success of players like Lamine Yamal and sort of what the fantasy. I meant to say La Masia. Fantasy came out. The La Masia players are doing for Barcelona, and it gives you a little bit of hope. But it's so hard to get some good, consistent academy players coming through. I feel like managers realise that our expectations are horrendously low, so it'd be pretty hard to disappoint us. So hopefully they don't mind. Yeah, it's hard to sort of find a decent manager that wants to dedicate their time and doesn't jump ship as soon as a better opportunity comes. Happened to QPR a few times, and you end up hating the manager for it. So hopefully you guys can find a manager and he can bring you back up to the Premier League, because what Leicester did when they won the league was insane. I don't know. It was actually one of the seasons where I started and finished the season watching every single game. So it was great that it actually ended with like that sort of miracle story. I need one more goal, and I think this is the last game of the season to get that medal for 10 goals in a season. Goal. Oh, we lost. No. Please don't tell me that was the last game. It was. Oh, God. I'm going to stay at Rotherham. Bloody hell. That was awful. I think the managers be United. Yeah. And with Madrid, it's that if is insane. Like, the fact that they were able to do that season, win the Champions League by just coming back every single game in the knockout stages. I'm out for 2 games. Brilliant. Can I practice? Yeah, they've got this sort of. They know they're gonna win every game. Oh, sugar. Go on. I'm trying not to swear because I normally swear so much, and especially when I'm editing videos, it's just me taking out swear words every time. I'm really trying not to. I'm rewiring my brain to not swear. Well, this game. 1 goal and 1 point, yeah. 24, so what's this, my 4th season, I'm still in League 2. I don't know if I'll be able to finish the season, but yeah, I really appreciate you being here for the whole stream. I've never done what you've done, sit in a whole stream with someone and it's just one person. like it's awesome what you've done. Like you've really made my first stream so easy. Let me know if you think I should do it again. I don't mind, like just playing a silly game like this and talking to you. And obviously Tony that was in earlier. It's sick, man. It's crazy what the internet can help you do. If you you don't mind the swearing, but maybe YouTube does. I don't know how anything works. I do swear in some of my videos though, I realise, but I haven't made a video in ages. So if you have any ideas on what videos I should make, obviously it's quite hard for me to sort of make a video, because once I start it I just want to finish it and I don't want to do anything else. So it's been quite tough, like thinking of an idea and then executing it in a way that I'm happy with, because there's been some videos where I make them and I just don't release them because I feel like the quality is nowhere near up to what I think. Obviously I've only got 500 subscribers, so and probably half of them are inactive. Half of them, probably like 90% of them are inactive. So oh, this is a goal. Oh my god. Yeah, well, a lot of them are inactive, so I just want to get. There's a lot of people that I had that were constantly commenting on my thing, like with sort of like positive reinforcement. I should do more videos and whatnot, but it's hard. It's honestly quite hard to find the time to edit and do all these things, especially as an adult. Like I'm not a child anymore, so I haven't got time to spare like that between work and family stuff as well. So yeah, if you've got any ideas, I'll have a look into them. I'll research them. I'll try and work on them as best as I can. Maybe I can do one on Leicester, just for you. I honestly don't think I would have just stayed here if there were a lot more people. Just something nice about, yeah, it is the beauty of the human race. Oh. Yeah, like you can just have a conversation with a couple of people. Yeah, I'm like never active on YouTube. I don't really comment much, but I just try and appreciate anyone that takes their time out of the day to sort of appreciate what I'm doing, even though the quality is so dodgy. I appreciate that you're here interacting with me, and I know what you mean. I think like if there were more people, you wouldn't be as engaged. Not engaged. You wouldn't be as vocal in the chat. But it's awesome that you're. Find 2 weeks' wages. Awesome. Nightclub then. There was a fight and I got involved. I didn't read the rest. Oh my god, you'll be watching from the sides. Great. I'd love to try and maybe I don't do it on stream and I just try and focus on my own, just doing this, just to see how far I can actually go. Because yesterday when I tried this out, it was just I think I just started up the season and didn't really bother. My manager rating has dropped. Oh, there's so many things I have to do, and I'm not focusing because I'm being somewhat entertaining. I was quite far that I oh my god, am I the snapshot king? No. Am I the snapshot prince? No. Brilliant. Can I play manager, please? You'll be watching. Brilliant. Oh. I'm just stunned. I wish I could do like free kicks or something a bit further away from the goal, because I cannot score. Well, one more training and then play a match. Volleys, go on. First time. First time. I can't even get it first time. And Fowers, you were right. Like, trackpad is not great, but at least I'm still able to stream and have not two computers. I've got a TV here and my laptop, but at least I'm still able to have something on this screen and something on that screen, just so I can be able to read chat, because I was going to actually do it where I just had on this screen the jumpers for goalposts, and that would have been awful, because I wouldn't have been able to speak to you. I would have had to have it on my phone or something, and God knows what would have happened to my internet. Skied it. Yeah, I don't really go on often either. Oh, I actually initially closed the stream, but when I realised you were talking to no one, I thought yeah, I appreciate that, because I was just going to keep talking to no one if you weren't here. And the while, yeah, 2 hours. It's gone really quick. I don't know what you've been doing in your day before this, but I just went to have breakfast with my grandfather. Before, I had a walk through the town, just trying to find some last minute things if I could sort of somehow manage to fix this streaming setup. I had this microphone that I did my first few videos with, and it just doesn't connect to my laptop. I don't know how it used to. I remember I used to have to sort of jiggle around with it before it worked, but I would have been, I put a little stand for it, but I would have had this in shot the whole time. Maybe that would have made me look a bit more professional. I mean, that microphone there, and we have it like there, like as a stand. Close. But I hope I haven't been a sort of burden to your ears. I don't know how you're listening to this or what the quality is like on the audio, but I can't believe I actually managed to set it up through my phone connected to the laptop. But either way, week 10, and we are doing so badly in this. Snapshot King is not back yet. I've had 1 goal this season and it's already week 10. 2 goals. Maybe I should change team. This manager doesn't like me, so I don't get many opportunities. I still don't know if that's how it works. Oh God, every time I just try and touch my phone. Oh, God. But yeah, I really appreciate that you've been here for close to 2 hours, and it really has flown by. I think we've had a nice chat as well. I think this live stream then becomes a video on my channel, so we'll see if anyone else clicks on it and enjoys it as much as I have, because it's been nice just to sit and talk to someone, especially because I was at home alone anyway, for the day, until I have to leave for a little 1-year-old birthday party now, which is going to be great fun, and eat as much food as I can. Free food essentially. So I'm gonna go and smash out on the Snapshot Jester. I'm awful at this game. Control. What? Something just popped up. I don't know if you can see it on the stream. Something popped up saying control. Maybe if I press a button. Maybe if I press a button, I scored 2 goals. Shall I sign for Barnet? Yeah, let's go. Edgar Davids time. Get the goggles on. Oh, new kit. 53k. Let me buy something. What can I buy? A house? 80,000 still. Can I gamble it? Sorry, didn't mean to. Stuff. Oh, I'd love to get another. I think I need to get promoted to League 1 to be able to get that that agent, and I can't get promoted to League 1 when I'm doing stuff like this. I've aged 7 years in this game, and I have got nowhere near better. Debut goal. Let's go. Oh, mysterious button there. Pass. I'm gonna press control and see what. Oh. And this chair is so squeaky. Not even squeaky, it just makes a lot of noise. Oh! I honestly find every aspect of this game so hard. I can't even be like a normal guy. Gotta get a girlfriend, gotta go to the pub. Can't train, I can't play. Oh god, this has to be. Why do I miss the floaters? Why do I miss the easiest ones? Right, coming up to 2 hours now. Maybe start winding down. But I'd love to hear if you have any advice on what I should do. Maybe if I should stream again, if I should release another video. If I did stream again, what should I play? Do you think I can play this again? What do you think as a viewer you want a bit more from me? I'd love like any sort of criticism for what you might think. Obviously, it was the best stream ever. This is the longest I've ever streamed. The longest I've ever been on a stream, I reckon. 2 hours. I've never watched a live stream really for this amount of time. So in my eyes, it's my most engaging live stream. But obviously it's not. So if you have any ideas, please let me know. Because I'd love to do something like this again, and maybe chat and reach out to a few more people. But it's been great, just me and you. So maybe I'm a full-time streamer to 2 people. But yeah, okay, this is it. Oh, it's lagging a bit. Excuses. I really want to get. I'm not gonna end the stream. I'm gonna carry on until I get 10 goals in this season. I don't know what game I'm on in this season, but go on. No, it's gone wide. Final whistle drawn, 1-1. Okay, week 4, I have to get 10 goals. Come on. Just a goal a game, basically. Maybe 2. Not like that. Not like that. Okay, snap god. Too snappy. Oh, that's a goal. So I have 3 shots in this game, no goals. I could have easily make it 4. Yes! No! I was convinced that was going in. Oh, I get so nervous. Ah! I've had so many chances. It's the first half. Oh, I'm barring it now. I thought we were winning. Oh yeah, I do still have my PlayStation. 1v1. Yeah? I wouldn't mind doing that. I'll have to see. The thing is, like, I don't have any sort of way of recording my gameplay, so I'll have to have a look into that to see what I'd be able to do in terms of recording gameplay and streaming it, because I'd love to do that. I can set up my PlayStation on this monitor, and that might be a bit easier, and we could play sort of like a retro FIFA. It's a bit easier than playing. I have to go out and buy FC 25 or whatever it is now. But yeah, I would be sick to do like a stream of just playing against, or maybe a pro clubs or something like that, and we can chat to be able to do that. I'll have to do some serious research in how to on how to stream using a PlayStation, because I had to do enough to even be able to do this. So yeah, awesome idea. I'll definitely have a look into it. Oh no, I accidentally double clicked there. I don't know if that did me any good or not. Shoot, don't want to pass it. Don't want to be a Fowers and just not have this finishing ability. Maybe I am your player here. I am you on this. Probably a great dribbling, great defending, super agile, but I can't finish. So maybe I've been dedicating this whole stream to you. Well, I have really, but not that one. Oh, okay. If I don't score, oh god, I don't even want to say. I can't even kick. I'm not going to get another opportunity. Yes, I am. Volley. You know what I'm going to do? I want to stream this again and actually try and go for sort of a speed run kind of thing. But I'm going to seriously look up a tutorial of how to play this. Your agent wants you to go on the latest reality TV show, Celebrity Big Football Lava Jungle on Ice. You want in? No. Oh. Celebrity Big Football on Ice. Oh. Oh god. I'm too slow. Old man reflexes on the trackpad. Corner to Barnett, let's go. Floater. There we go. 3 goals this season. Go on, give me another chance. That's a goal. Tutorial, please. Shoot. Slice across it. Bang. And obviously when I actually get it, the keeper saves it. These are the keepers in League 2. I don't even want to know what the keepers in the Premier League are. If they even get better. How can they get better than that? I just never score. No one would score. I think we're last in the league. We are. This is not great. Losing already. Free kick to Hartlepool and it's in. What a goal. I had nothing to do with that. Every time I take my finger off the mouse or the trackpad, I just get a snapshot or something like that. It's never a pass or anything. I've got a score here. There we go. Why isn't everything just a header? I'd be in the Champions League by now. Free kick. Oh, but it's in the stand. 2-1, we're losing. No, it's gone wide. Shoot. Come on. Oh, yes. Yes! Snap God is back. I've got 5 goals this season. I've got a 10 rating. I think that's the first time we've seen that. No, not 9, not a 9. Oh, I really wanted a 10. Oh, we've lost 5-2 anyway. At least I got a goal bonus. I've got 60k. Yeah. Go on. Let's buy some. A car. 60k on a car. 10,000, 15, 25. BMW. I think that was part of the medal. Oh, I have to own a farmhouse as well. Oh, did I not buy it? Whoa, what's going on? Cars. You already have a car. Okay. Oh, okay. Ignore me. Ignore me. I'm so bad. I don't even know how to buy a car. Thought I didn't buy it. Go on, snap god. There we go. Just need to hit it close to the keeper, but not at him, to be able to. Oh god. I honestly dread volleys so much. That's a goal. I'm gonna train for the next few days. Oh, that's so bad. I'm gonna train on jumpers for goalposts for the next few days. I never thought I'd say that. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Maybe they should come in a bit faster all the time. Go on, I want a 9. That's fine. 9 is fine. So this is going to be the last game of the stream. And I really appreciate Fowers and Tony being here and getting involved with everything. It's honestly made this so much less anxious, not anxious, so much less, dreaded it a lot less, because you guys have made it so easy, especially you Fowers, for staying here for 2 hours with some stranger who has just scored a golazo. No. Yeah, but I think at the age of 26, you can see in the top right corner, it's time to hang up the boots for this. I can't even score a penalty. Wanted like a walk-off goal. Oh, you're on 9 goals with 2 games left. I'll stay for you. Oh, I think that's the first time I've done that. Oh, this is the last game. I had 8 goals. I'll stay here for yours. Oh, I wasn't looking! We won anyway. But we're here now for Fowers. For him to get 10 goals in a season medal. 10 goals. He's done it. Well done. You've done what I couldn't do in 2 hours. And that's honestly... I do blame you a little bit for getting me so engaged. Whoa, 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 whoa. Southampton. What's happened? Why has it gone black? Shall I keep playing? Can I keep playing is the main question. I get 16k a week, by the way. Can I keep... Okay, so I've still got a bit of time to play. Should we play one more season with Southampton? And I can actually go and get a big... I've got a new agent. Perfect finish for both of us. Well, have a great day. Honestly, Fowers, thank you for everything. Maybe I'll leave it here as well, and I'll pick it up on the next stream. But honestly, thank you for being here. You really made my day, and I'll always remember you. Thank you very much. I'm going to play one game with Southampton. See how bad I am, if I'm still doing awful. Oh, is it a bit harder? No, I'm just still the same. My manager looks incredible. Like, suit and tie, bosh. Yeah. Maybe I haven't improved just because I've got into a better team. Penalty for Southampton. No, look. Missed. Oh, that was quite far as well. I should just pass the ball. Maybe I shouldn't. God. A 2 rating on my debut. The chairman has appointed another manager. My manager rating has gone up. Okay. Right, either way, I'm going to leave it there, because that was just as bad as the rest of the 2 hours have been. But thank you for being here. Honestly, really enjoyed it, and I hope it hasn't been too bad to watch, but really appreciate everyone that's come through. So I'll leave it.